Good evening, everyone. We'll begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted us while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Taka amahara ni kamuzumarimasu. Kamurogi kamuromi no mikoto mochite. Sumemi ya kamu izanagi no mikoto. Tsukushi no himuka no tachihana no. Odo no ahagi hara ni. Misogi harai tamu toki ni narimasu. Harai dono o kami tachi. Moro moro no magagoto tsumi kegare o. Harai tamae kiyome tamae tomaosu koto no yoshi o. Amatsu kami kunitsu kami yao yorozu no kami tachi tomoni. Ame no fuchi koma no mimi furi tatete. Hikoshi mese to kashikomi mo maosu. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hai tamae. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hai tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hai tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hai tamae. Kamagara tamachi haimase. Kamagara tamachi haimase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized. May health, peace, and prosperity are reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated for group Johrei. May God and Meishu-sama bless you. Someone's teaching this evening is entitled Art and Beauty and is found on the Daily Inspirations, page 97. Nature's splendid beauty, its mountains, rivers, trees, and flowers, is God's work of art, created for humanity's enjoyment. Because my goal is to help others live in paradise, I must first create paradise in my own heart. When we enjoy art in all its loveliness, we are uplifted and purified, cleansed in mind and spirit, one of God's great blessings. There are three ways for people to attain spiritual purification and higher awareness. One, through suffering. Two, through the practice of virtue. Three, through beauty. First way, suffering is experiencing physical illness or adversity. When spiritual clouds are accumulated to a certain level, a natural purifying activity begins according to the law of purification. This is nature's way of maintaining harmony. The second method of purification, the practice of virtue, is experienced through the giving of self in service to others, both on an individual and a worldwide level. This is a better way of expelling spiritual clouds and raising one's spiritual vibration than through the first method. It's much easier and offers the joy of service while cleansing the spiritual being of its impurities. The third way for purification to take place, through awareness of beauty, is experienced by a direct contact with the beauty of nature and with the enjoyment of lovely things created by human beings. Places of natural beauty carry a high spiritual vibration. Part of God's plan was the creation of flowers, trees, mountains, and seas for us to enjoy, and while enjoying them, to be purified in spirit, mind, and body. Any type of man-made beauty purifies the spiritual being to some degree. Paintings, sculpture, music, poetry, and prose all carry the vibrations of their creators as well as their own, producing a vibratory power that is second only to God's own creation, nature. Both service and beauty are stressing our work. They form a balanced harmony that constantly purifies our spiritual beings. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association Headquarters Evening Service. Thank you also for your continuous prayers towards world peace, the victims of wars, natural disasters, as well as man-made disasters. This evening, I want to share with you the faith experience of Julia Tavares from Granja Viana Johrei Center in São Paulo. Julia is now 23 years old and is the third generation of members in her family. A childhood friend was facing conflicts in her family and at work. In January of 2022, after hearing about her suffering, she decided to help her. She suggested studying Meishu-sama's teachings and watching our online services. She talked about the importance of having a grateful heart and turning over her problems to God and Meishu-sama. Julia recommended practicing altruistic actions for her colleagues and training to yield to conquer, not imposing her point of view. Her friend began to practice altruism and serving others at home and at work. She attended the Johrei Center once a week and received Johrei. Soon she felt calmer, and her relationships with the people around her began to change. Conflicts at home and at work also eased. After these transformations, Julia's friend wanted to be part of our church, and in February of 2022, she received the Ohikari Sacred Focal Point. Julia notes the change in her friend's perspective in various challenging situations, especially shifting the focus from herself to the harmonization of her surroundings. The transformation, however, was not only in her life. During the time Julia accompanied her friend, she realized that she needed to improve herself as well. Julia saw that she needed to be more flexible at work and at home. The advice she gave her friend was also a personal practice. Consequently, Julia became more understanding, which brought her more tranquility in interpersonal relationships. Currently, she dedicates as an officiant as a youth group assistant at her Johrei Center. Really is very thankful to God and Meishu-sama for the opportunity to learn and grow spiritually. Thank you very much for attending this evening service and listening to this inspiring faith experience. We show a very blessed evening, and with this concludes our evening service.